we can't see it. You know how some of us are. Don't believe it and you're looking at it. Can't believe it because I haven't seen it. Can't believe it because you got to prove it to me. And I like to say many times, who do you think you are? Why? We don't have to prove nothing to you. Who do you think you are? Whatever you think you are, don't put yourself above the principles that Jesus Christ came here, proved it to us, and we know it works because he worked it. And then he said, even greater things will you be able to do. I believe that. By faith, by believing God, we know that the world and the stars, all things were made by God. Made by God. Whether you can see them or whether you do not see them. I like this. Whatever we want, and I talk about this all the time, is in the surrounding invisible substance, and faith is the power, and I call it the cookie cutter. Faith is the cookie cutter that cuts out of this unformed, great big piece of dough whatever you desire or whatever you want. It's up to you. Faith is the power that cuts out of the substance that surrounds you whatever you desire, whatever you want. Name it, whatever the desire or want is in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. And we said last week, it's all right to have a desire because that's God knocking at the door of your soul saying, my child, I created you not to be where you are, but to lift yourself and become the rich child that I created you to be. Don't you know that you represent me? Don't you know that you are the only way that I can express on this earth and on this earth plane? So when you don't feel good physically, you can't express nothing because you don't feel like it, right? So that's the desire. If you have a desire for a physical healing this morning, whatever the miracle is that you need and want in your body, it is there because God has placed it inside of you. He is saying, let some more of my good come forth. It is my good pleasure. Come on. It is my good pleasure to give you. He said you. Didn't say just Johnnie Colemon. He said, it is my good pleasure to give to you the kingdom of every good thing. Now you just name it and then have faith in it and see if anything or anybody can keep it from you. No way. It's yours, waiting for you to have faith and to believe that it is mine. I'm claiming a miracle today. I don't know about you. And because I'm claiming it and because I believe, there it is, because I have faith that the miracle's going to take place in my body, in my life, in my world, in my affairs. I don't have to buy it. I don't have to borrow it. I don't have to try to mix it up in a mixing bowl because I don't cook well. So I'm happy that all I have to do is have faith in God, that it is his pleasure to give to me whatever it is I desire and whatever it is I want. Sit there and look at me as long as you want to. But until you start practicing it and doing it and believing in your own God. I like that about him too. Everybody's got his own. And whatever you do with yours is your business. But please stay out of my business. And let me do with mine what I have faith in. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is miracle working day. This is the miracles that's going to take place as soon as you get out the way. Anybody ever told you get out the way? You in the way. You in the way of your own good. They are not worth it. Whoever it is or whatever it is not worth it. So right where you are, you make a decision right now. You are not worth it. So I release you, I bless you, and I forget you. As long as you can remember it, it is still there, stuck back in the corner somewhere. You don't have to do anything about it if you feel somebody has not treated you the way you think they should have treated you. Here comes a shocker. If they did not treat you the way that you think they should have treated you, there was something inside of you that drew that to you. So don't be still upset with them. Get down inside of you and pull it out, because you're going to keep attracting the same thing over and over and over and over again. All of you that's had more than one husband, husbands that's had more than one wife, every time you marry another one, you get the same thing. Might as well have kept the first one. You understand what I'm talking about? Because you draw to you according to your own awareness. Consciousness is what we are. If you want a miracle, and if you don't want one, something's wrong with you. We all need a miracle in some shape or form. And I want you to get yourself together. That's the only reason I'm talking to you. So that when miracle working time comes, that you will be one of the ones that walk out of here today rejoicing and singing and shouting, hallelujah, I got it. I got it. And now where you going to get it from? From within you. I'm trying to get you to stop looking out here. It's not out there. It's within you. That's how come we have such a difficult time. He said, I'm going to place it one place they never will find it, and he sure did tell the truth. When he put it inside of us. But here I come to tell you where it is. Inside of you. Anything you need, anything you want, is waiting for you to claim it. In our classes, we call it supply and demand. There is a supply for everything that you need. But unless you make the demand, the supply stays where it is. Faith is the key factor in bringing forth miracles in your life, in your world, and in your affairs. Sometimes you get the tapes and most times you don't. I certainly hope you got last Sunday's tape. If you didn't, try getting it. Today, I want you to know that God wrote a book. And you're saying, so what? He's written a lot of books. But he didn't write one like this one. One that's small, one that you can take in your bed and put it up under your pillow. Now, this is what the lady told me, that she had the bunkers of the conquers. She read in her book, and then the Spirit whispered to her and said, put it in your bed. And she put the little old book under her pillow. And the next morning, she was expressing a miracle of health. The book is called Open Your Mind and Be Healed. Open your mind and be healed.